Alright, here's the quick review for Transformers Series 1 BotBots SA CHEEZ. As you can see, he's a little digital camera. Very nice detail in his alternate mode. He's got nice little lens here, viewfinder, shutter button, and lots of other just little bits and bobs and surface detail. Pretty good. The one thing that's nice about him is that a lot of the BotBots end up being a little bit chimey in their alternate modes and not really correct proportions, but since he turns into a relatively blocky thing, you can get away with pretty much having pretty spot-on proportions to a digital camera. To transform him, you just take these two sections here and pull them out diagonally. Those become his legs. Then you take this whole section here on top and rotate it down. It kind of unsleeves itself from this block up here, and then you take the lens itself and rotate that out, and there is his robot mode. Pretty good robot mode. A little weird sort of style-wise. I think the thing that I don't really like about it is the arms. How this one is just sort of like a big hollow section, and this is just like a sideways cylinder. Like it's not really clear what the design intent was there. It's more just so they needed to have two things on either side to be arms, and it's not really like very cleverly designed. It's got a pretty cute face, but a little basic overall. In terms of articulation, he's got a ball joint on a stock here, so he can rotate around and kind of move in and out. Same thing over here, except he also has the hinge in the middle. So he's got the hinge and the ball joint. Not that putting this in any pose really looks any better. His legs are also on ball joints and also on these posts here, so they can rotate and can angle up and down. So yeah, I'd say robot mode I'm really not a huge fan of. So I'm going to give it a 2 out of 5 points just because it's sort of clumsy in that they just ended up like pulling parts off the camera and having that be his robot mode instead of really having any clear design intent. So not really my favorite, and maybe it's because I do like him okay, but it's just maybe a little bit disappointing compared to his alternate mode. And the alternate mode I'm going to give not just a 5 out of 5 stars, but in fact give him a bonus point and make it a 6 out of 5 because he's got a really good alternate mode. I mean, if you didn't know better, like if you didn't know that this was a BotBot, that could just be a cute little accessory for one of your toys. So pretty good. And then transformation is pretty average, so I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5 points. So that is overall going to give SA CHEEZ a score of 11 out of 15. So he's kind of a mixed bag, but really good alternate mode, not so great at robot mode, whatever, average transformation. So he kind of middles out in the end. So 11 out of 15 is going to give him a 3-star rating. But there is SA CHEEZ.